Hey, this is a bit of a different kind of video. I just want to highlight episode number 206 with Jim Estill. And it starts actually a long time ago, almost 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I was in Las Vegas. I was a new entrepreneur. I had a startup business where we were doing some computer parts. So we had some parts that we were selling, including we had a relationship with a Korean company with a camera. So this digital camera and computer parts were all together in the same offering. And I was going down to the Consumer Electronics Show, CES, in Las Vegas. And I got onto the bus after getting off my plane. And in that moment, I met this guy who clearly, actually, he met me. I didn't meet him. It was the other way around. He met me. And it's fascinating because he was a very unassuming guy, very kind guy. He detected that I was looking a little lost. I didn't know where to go. I was asking a lot of questions about shuttles and transportation and how I was going to get to the conference and all this kind of stuff. And little did I know that I was meeting Jim Estill. And now he introduced himself to me and handed me his card at the time. And I didn't know who he was. Well, Jim Estill already was on the board of directors of BlackBerry at the time and was a very significant entrepreneur. So here he is, a very successful and significant entrepreneur running a multi-hundred million dollar sales company in electronics, coming down to a show which he probably had bookended and had been going to for years, detecting that there was this young guy who didn't know where he was going, didn't know what he was doing, and was aware enough to just give me some kindness. And in that kindness, I met this incredible person. Now, Jim Estill, who is featured in episode 206, is accomplished a ton. He founded EMJ Data Systems, starting it in the trunk of his car and growing it to hundreds of millions of dollars, $350 million plus sales company, exiting in a sale to Cinex. Then he became the CEO of Cinex, which became a multi-billion dollar sales company. So he went from zero sales, starting in the trunk of his car, maxing out his credit card, to billions of dollars in sales. He then took over Danby Appliances. As CEO of Danby, he's been instrumental in steering the company towards innovation and growth, real stewardship in the appliance construction and assembly in the appliance market around the world. Philanthropic leadership. This man is an incredibly generous person and builder of communities. He is incredible in the fact that when the Syrian refugee crisis was occurring here in this country, in Canada, he took leadership and has since sponsored over 100 families. I think the number is actually 150 families. He's an angel investor and mentor, starting and mentoring over 150 startups, supporting entrepreneurs at all stages of growth. He's an author and thought leader and has authored the book 0 to 2 Billion and tells the marketing story of branding behind growing a company from nothing into a multi-billion dollar organization. And on top of it all, he received many recognitions and awards, but including the highest civilian honor available in Canada, which is the Order of Canada. Jim is an extraordinary man. He's more extraordinary due to the intense kindness and commitment he sees everything through with. He protects his time, he protects his energy, focuses on monumental tasks, but never forgets to notice the awkward, quiet, lost person that I was 20 years ago when I met him the first time. So thank you, Jim. And listen, there's a lot to learn from Jim. I hope you enjoy episode 206.